Well, major cuts to public transit could become a reality if a financial cliff is not addressed by May.
The Regional Transit Authority meets later this morning to talk about next steps, and our Darius Johnson is live in the loop with more on officials trying to prevent this potential transit collapse in Chicago. Darius.
Hey there, ladies. Good morning to you. $1.5 billion. Yes, I said billions with a B. That's the amount of money that's needed by next year, or commuters will face these massive service cuts. Now, that money will come from taxpayers. Most of it will come from taxpayers, and lawmakers say the deal is far from done. Now, this meeting comes just days after RTD laid out exactly what services could no longer be available to those commuters. Now, today, the RTD board will meet to review service cut scenarios and discuss possible expansion plans. However, those expansions won't happen without that billion-dollar funding. This week, union members have been handing out flyers at CTA stops warning riders about the impact. Here's that impact. Cuts to Metra could result in a 40% reduction in service, cuts to early and late trains, and delays on weekdays and weekends. CTA could cut half of its rail lines, reduce frequencies of 10 to 25%, and cut dozens of major bus routes. And with pace, all service after 8 o'clock in the evening and all weekend rides could be eliminated. Right now, state lawmakers say there isn't enough support to approve that funding yet. Some have even started to float around some cost-saving measures like merging CTA, Metra, and PACE all into one agency, but transit officials say that would not solve the problem.
Consolidation for the sake of consolidation doesn't necessarily fix things, but fundamentally we have a funding crisis and we really need these monies to actually deliver more service and better service across the region.
People want more transparency and accountability before new money is given to RTA.
Now, RTA says the only real solution right now at this point is more funding. However, they do acknowledge the fact that there could be more cost-cutting measures on their end, such as looking at things like overtime. Now, today's meeting is happening right here at 175 West Jackson. It begins at 9 o'clock this morning, and in that meeting, we expect to hear more details about exactly what happens next. But if these lawmakers in Springfield don't act by May, you riders and also commuters could really start to feel the brunt of it and start to see those cuts by 2026. We're live in the loop. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS News Chicago.